Hey, have you ever felt like no matter how hard you work, the same business problems just keep popping up? That's because most entrepreneurs spend way too much time fixing symptoms instead of actually solving the root cause. Today, we're breaking down a simple method to identify and fix your biggest problems fast. Because if you're solving the wrong thing, you're really just spinning your wheels. Welcome to Small Business Big Visibility, the podcast empowering you, adventurous small business owners, to attract your ideal customers and boost your revenue. I'm your host, Jason McKenzie. Each week, we'll explore easy to implement tools and strategies to take your business to new heights and build the lifestyle you want. If you're ready for more profits and less stress, let's get started. Yesterday, we talked about bad advice, how to spot it, avoid it, and pivot when you realize you're on the wrong path. Sometimes it's not just bad advice that's going to hold us back, though. It can be misdiagnosing even our own problems. Entrepreneurs waste months, sometimes even years, fixing the wrong things in their business. You think you need more customers, but what you actually need is to stop losing the ones you already have. Maybe you're thinking, oh man, I just got to work harder. But what you really need is to work smarter. Maybe you're contemplating lowering your prices, but the real issue is your messaging isn't attracting the right customers. If you don't know the real problems, you're going to be wasting your time fixing the wrong one. And today, we're going to make sure you don't fall into that trap again. Imagine for a moment you're on a long road trip. The sun is shining, you've got your favorite playlist on, and you're making great time. Then, out of nowhere, thump, thump, thump. You pull over, get out, and you see the problem. Shoot, I've got a flat tire. Annoying? Yeah, but not really a big deal. Grab the spare, swap it out, back on the road. An hour later, thump, 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 another flat. Wow, that's weird. What are the odds, right? But you shake it off, replace it again, and keep driving. Then, thump, thump, thump. At this point, you realize the flat tire is not the real problem. Something deeper is causing this. Maybe your alignment is off. Maybe there's a sharp piece of metal stuck somewhere in your wheel well. Until you fix that root cause, you're just going to keep blowing tires. You're going to keep pulling over, and most of all, you're going to keep wasting time. This is exactly what happens in business. Many entrepreneurs, they spend their time replacing flat tires, fixing the same recurring issues over and over and over, without even ever identifying the deeper cause. Maybe you lower your prices because you think customers aren't going to pay. Real problem is your marketing's attracting the wrong buyers. You're hiring more employees because your team feels overwhelmed. But the real issue is your processes are just inefficient. You increase that ad spend to bring in more clients, but what you actually need is to fix the sales process that's losing them. If you don't fix the real issues, your business problems just keep showing up, like those flat tires. All right, so how do you figure out what the real problem is? Let's talk for just a moment about a simple framework to fix your biggest business issues before they really sink your business. Step 1, stop and look under the hood. The first step to solving the right problem is to slow down and assess. Many entrepreneurs, they get stuck in this reaction mode. A problem pops up, they immediately jump into fixing it without even asking, why did this problem show up in the first place? So instead, take a step back and ask yourself, what keeps happening over and over and over? What's the deeper issue that might be causing this? If I fix this, will it prevent that issue from coming back? Step 2, look at the patterns, not just the symptoms. For example, a restaurant owner once kept changing the menu, thinking maybe customers don't like the food. But the real issue? It was terrible service. Customers weren't leaving because of the menu. They were leaving because they had to wait too long. Until the owner fixed that, no amount of menu changes could possibly help. All right, step 3, find the one fix that solves multiple problems. The right fix doesn't just solve one issue. It's going to eliminate multiple problems all at once. For example, a gym owner thought that they needed more members, So they spent thousands of dollars on ads. But when they checked the numbers, they realized the real issue was retention. People were quitting after 3 months because they didn't feel a sense of community. So instead of spending more money on ads, they could focus on improving member experience, and then their revenue is going to increase without extra marketing. Step 4, ask the right questions. Albert Einstein is rumored to have once said, "If I had an hour to solve a problem, I'd spend 55 minutes thinking about the problem and 5 minutes thinking about solutions." The better the question, the better the solution. So next time you run into a problem, ask yourself, is this the real issue or just a symptom? What's the common pattern in my biggest challenges? If I could fix just one thing, what would make the biggest impact? The answer to those questions, that's your real problem. Now, if you're unsure where to start, talking to someone else who's already been where you want to go can be a huge help. Because here's the truth. You can't read the label from inside the jar. What I mean by that is when you're too close to a problem, it's really hard to see the real issue. So getting outside perspective from a mentor, coach, mastermind group, it can be so valuable. The sooner you start fixing these real problems, the faster you'll start seeing real results. Remember, if you keep fixing the same problem over and over and over, you're solving the wrong thing. Hey, if this episode helped you think differently about your business problems, share it with another entrepreneur. Chances are they're also stuck fixing the symptoms too. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the podcast because tomorrow we're diving into another game changer, how to find the right mentor to help you solve problems faster. Until next time, fix the right problems, move faster, build smarter, and watch your business thrive.